back to his vocals, there was one part. No, actually, it was a couple of times. It ended with the word paradise, and when he hit the word like at the end of paradise, it just his voice soared like a falsetto kind of thing. I think it was so
Yeah,
beautiful.
he was awful nice, really quite paradise, and the word paradise.
Yeah, and he just paradise just took you to paradise. It was really um, that was really impressive.
Paradise.
Okay, me. Hey, hey, Chris,
Hey, Greg.
how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Oh wait, I think the audience is out there. Hi everyone, and welcome
I go, hey out there.
to another episode of
TV land.
Into the Music. And my name is TV Land. My name is Greg, and that guy over there is Chris. And Chris, you're here on a mission
I'm on
to.
a mission. I'm a man with a mission.
You are on the David Bowie mission,
I
right?
am on a David Bowie mission,
Ziggy
yes.
Stardust.
I'm kind of like Major Tom. I'm on a mission.
What are we on track number 26 now?
The rate we're going, we're going a lot a lot lower than that. We are actually on track 6 of
Wow.
the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. And the name of this song you'll be reacting to is Lady Stardust.
Okay. That's a nice name. I like that. Okay.
I'm telling you.
That's all I have. All right, cool. Yeah, let me go and let me check it out and come on back and tell you how great of a song this is. Because so far, I don't think, even with the last one, it ain't easy. You know, kind of a quirky little song, but even that was really good. And so far, so good, man. I'll come back.
Stare at the makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and disgrace, and he was all.
Bring it back a little bit. Man, it's almost over. These songs on this album, some of them are so short. I'm making these faces if you're picking up on it. That's what I normally do when something is cool, beautiful, amazing, wow. The piano, I love the piano, the whole entire song, but you know, the chords. But then there's like tinkling of some piano notes, man. They're just beautiful. And then I think when he sings Paradise, is that what he's? I'm just writing it down. Paradise. I'm not going to try to even come close. I can't come close to Bowie, but just how his voice just goes soaring, that falsetto, that high. It's just everything just put together is beautiful. This is a really pretty song. Bring it back here and we'll take it out.
Yes, it was all
That was really pretty.
All right, man, I'm back,
Mhm.
and I like that song a lot. I really, I'm
Cool.
actually surprised that I did like it a lot
Why's
because,
that?
well, because it started off very piano. Not that I don't like piano, I love piano, but I
Very
don't know.
piano-y.
It was a very low key song, and
Yeah.
I could tell like about a minute in or so it was going to be. I didn't think there was going to be any surprises, but who knows, right? So I was waiting, but I was like, I think this is it. But then I stopped waiting because what was taken over was a very nice song. It
Mhm.
was very, and it was the piano, man. The piano, I think, was the hero in the song.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely written around a piano.
and it was just
Piano,
very
that
interesting.
instrument.
It there were these notes that were playing at the very beginning that sounded very much like I just can't put my finger on it right now. But there's a Harry Nilsson song that he he plays piano and it sounds almost just like that. So then I'm wondering, was it that song that came
Mhm.
first or Bowie, whatever? But that was interesting. And then it changed into something else. And it was just the piano and the chords, right? So the piano chords and it's driving the song. And then as the song is going on, like the piano keys, hitting these notes, like it was really interesting. I was really
Yep.
enjoying it, and Bowie's voice was so good on this
Yeah,
too.
I think this really showcased
He was singing like, I wrote down because I'm trying to remember how it came. It was something like he was all right, or he was all.
Mhm.
I think actually have spaces. He was all right. The band was all together,
Right.
and then they were all right, and the song went on forever. Um, and I think that repeated a couple times, whatever,
Yes. Yeah.
and every
Yeah,
time
that was the chorus.
it just
Yeah.
showed his chops, like
Mhm.
how great of a voice he really had. It was amazing. I love the pacing of the song, and there was back to his vocals. There was one part. No, actually, it was a couple of times. It ended with the word paradise. And when he hit the word, like at the end of Paradise, it just his voice soared like a falsetto kind of thing. I think it was so
Yeah, it's,
beautiful.
he was awful nice, really quite paradise, and the word paradise.
Yeah, and he just Paradise just took you to paradise. It was really um that was really impressive. And yeah, and it just was a nice, but not like a nice song. Like it was just a really nice, lovely. It was a beautiful song. It
Yes,
was
it
nice.
was. It was a beautiful song. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really, absolutely. So and I guess what I'm reflecting back now on all the songs so far, number six, another five, you could definitely say that that he, it was like, don't get used to this particular, like this
Because
song.
they were all different sounds. Right.
Everything is
Right.
different,
Right.
everything is different. I'm gonna put them in this album. I'm gonna
At
try
the
to make
same
this
time, they fit
connect.
together pretty nicely.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
I'm gonna work
Not
my own
just theme
magic.
wise, but just it's not like something so out of left field.
Well, I think that's where the production comes in too. I think that these
Yeah, you
guys,
get an overall uniform kind
they
of
had a
certain
plan,
sound, certain feel to
certain
it.
certain tones to the instruments like
Right,
that,
right.
so that every song was going to be different, but and there were going to be all these different sounds that were going to be different. But then that said, there was an overall, tones to the
Yeah.
drums. Maybe like you and I have been we've talked on some episodes too about like how they put the mics up to the drums, and how they mix and how they bring in, they make this particular instrument, louder, and they focus in on this. And I'm sure that like with every song as they were
Yeah.
producing this, they wanted
Well,
to have
yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of uniformity in some way to kind of,
Yeah,
and
that's where you can really hear like what a producer or an engineer
that's where they
sounding
work their
engineer.
magic, man. Yeah,
You kind of like they give it their sound too. They're
that's why they get
as much
paid.
a
I
part
mean,
of it
yeah,
as the band per se.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a job, and they really did it
right.
well
They
on this album. So
on this
so
one,
far, yeah, man, it's like well, that's the thing too, because the song was different, and yet I a couple times I'm like, this is the Ziggy Stardust experience that I'm on. Like it definitely, it's still like, it wasn't just a Bowie song. I knew that I was still like in the Ziggy Stardust world.
Mhm.
Um, So
Well,
is
let's just
he?
change the pace, right? I mean, as far as it was
Yeah, yeah,
mellow, it was laid
yeah.
back, you know.
So now is he singing? Is he singing about Ziggy? So
Yes.
like big, you know, Ziggy and
Remember,
the band's all right, right? They were
yeah.
singing. The song went on
Remember,
forever. Yeah,
Ziggy Stardust is like an androgynous um, extraterrestrial.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's kind of like it's a little humor in here, I guess, about calling Ziggy Stardust Lady Stardust, because it says Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace. So it's this androgynous, call it Lady Stardust, call it he, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was kind of a play on that, and basically, I think the idea is that he comes to Earth and becomes a rock star, right? So this is from the point of view of someone who's actually witnessing him doing playing music.
Yeah.
So and just how amazing it was. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah, yeah. What's next now? What's the next song?
I can't tell you that. I don't like to do. Um, the next song is called Star.
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 I don't know if I know that. That's weird.
You
Okay.
probably don't. You probably don't on that one.
Okay.
I think the one you knew so far was Starman, right? Out of the ones we've done so
Yeah.
far, you
Yeah.
had already heard that. I guess I think it'd been a long
Yep.
time, but
Yep.
but I don't think you'll know Star. Um, you'll know a couple of them coming up, but other than that,
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's two
the other
more that I
ones I
know.
don't think you're familiar with. The last song,
Really?
easy. I think so. I was very impressed when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I was
Man.
impressed by this whole album when I first heard it. So, you know,
Well,
take
I I'll tell you, man. It seems like we have a real overall we have a concentrated office. We have a concentrated audience out there. Kind of seeing similar names who are coming in and dropping really nice comments and giving great input and sort of filling in some blanks.
I'm glad you mentioned that because
They are
we're definitely grateful for
absolutely.
contributions to our knowledge and,
Yeah.
and other people who may be looking at the comments, because as we always say, we're not experts in this stuff. We're not professional musicologists or anything.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
just doing our thing.
We're doing our thing, and I think there's overall appreciation out there for that. And a couple of comments, a couple of people out there, like yes, like they're waiting for this next Ziggy Stardust song to drop.
Yes.
Which is so that makes me feel great. I'm sure it does for you too. Yeah. So
And I'm glad
cool.
that other reaction sites are doing some Bowie stuff. You see quite a bit of Bowie out there, but I don't know how many have done the whole albums. So I'm glad to be doing this and
Yeah.
do the a lot of other reaction sites, they're doing they're starting with the bigger songs, which is great, but
Yeah.
I'm glad we went in this direction and did this for the whole album.
Hey, I can make the argument that that they'll start with the bigger songs and then they'll end with the bigger songs and then they go up to
Again, there's so much.
He has such
so
an
much
amazing extensive catalog. Yeah. And yeah. That's the one thing with David Bowie, man. I was one of those folks that kind of like, gravitated to the usual, to the stuff that, you heard on the radio.
Because there is so much.
And maybe a little bit different, maybe the radio and then maybe a little bit obscure than that, but there's so much more. There's so much more, there's deep tracks on the albums and stuff like that. And that's our channel, man. That's what we're doing. That's what you're going to find here and including this album. So that said, I think I feel like I'm on a roll. So I'm going to take us out and just say,
right. Yeah,
Chris, man, this is great, man.
Cool. I'm really glad you like it. I like this one. Wasn't sure about this one. In comparison to the others we've heard so far.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like it. I don't think didn't think you would say anything negative about it, but I think you liked it more than I thought you would.
Oh no, absolutely. And to everyone out there, Bowie fans, non-Bowie fans, check this episode out. We really appreciate that. And if you really liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, that'd be pretty cool. Come on, we're still on the way up. We're heading towards 2,000 subs. Hey.
Cool.
And Chris and I love coffee. What does that mean? Well, go check us out. There's
It
a
means
little
we're
icon.
caffeine addicts, is what it means.
There's a little Kofi icon actually on our YouTube channel page, and
Yeah.
also below our title and hashtags, there's a link there too. Check it out and see how you can support us while we get coffee. And that said, oh, and you get a song. So that said, we'll see you on the next episode of Into the Music.